Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently in a bit of a situation here, primarily economically. And honestly, I don't think we can ignore it anymore. We need to handle our economic situation before we can get anything else done here. So first things first, I'm going to tell these guys, just jump drive out of here to Tok for right now. We're going to pull this force down to Tok, and we're going to keep these two together for the moment. Now, we do have this force. Where is it? Is it you? Yes, this force going up here right now. I'm actually going to pull that back this direction as well for the time being, just to make sure that we're relatively safe over here. I'm not too concerned about this situation, but there's a number of Pictling forces over here, and we'll need to deal with that. This is a low priority at this time. We could always just task these guys to go deal with it, actually. And you know what? Let's do that. So we do have this transport fleet here, and we'll need them to go attack somewhere. For right now, I definitely want to hold this choke point, so I think that's a very, very important choke point to hold. Let's have this force go into Acer for right now, but what I want to focus on for the next little while here is dealing with our energy credit and food situations. So we've got this mining world here, and I would be delighted to build a mining district there. But we're going to need to look for a generator world like... we have one with a Betharian station on it here somewhere, right? I'm pretty sure that we do. Where was that? Generator world with a Betharian station. I don't believe it was this one. It was this one. Okay. Yes. So this is the one that I'm looking for. What we're going to do here is we're going to upgrade this building immediately, and we're going to max out these generator districts as much as we can anyway. So we're just going to do something along the lines of that. Then, from there, the question becomes, well, how are we going to staff this? The answer is we're going to resettle. So each one of these is 3 jobs. So 3, 6, 9, so that would be 18, that would be 27, and then 30. And then this is going to be an additional 1. So we need like 31 jobs here. Okay, now I do want to prioritize tech drones here. And we're going to resettle in a bunch of probably brain drones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20 for right now. We're going to need, I think, 13 more. Let's pull them from a different world. So, like Soteria Prime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Something like this. And yes, we have low stability over here. We're very low on our housing. That's not surprising. We're going to work our way through that. Let's also get a hive district going there for now. Okay, so let's tick on forward here. We're going to need to deal with this incursion, but right now we're just retreating back over here. These forces are going to move to Tok, and that'll be fine for the next little while here. So let's just get all of these units in over here for right now.
Our void hive is under attack.
And that seems relatively okay. They're attacking down over here. Okay. So this is a relatively hefty force. Let's get these units grouped together for the moment.
Our space hive is
That'll
lost.
be fine. And that should, in theory, deal with a significant amount of our energy credit crisis. Now, we do need food here. So we're going to sell off some resources and buy in some food.
Crushing.
That'll do for the time being. And then these 3 here, let's bring them up to Karos. We are, of course, going to need to continue to reinforce them as best we can.
Our void hive is under attack.
But we're going to need to fight here. And we're going to need to fight relatively soon. So, what is our strength here? 54k? Sure. In we go to the Tunari Vortex. That'll be fine. Oh, and we need an admiral here. You'll do.
Crushing.
Perfect. So in we go. We did not all go in at once, but that's okay. These guys actually kind of left. Sure. Now, this force, of course, is going to be a little bit slower. Let's move one of these up here. Now, they're going to be moving a lot of forces through the Tunari Vortex wormhole. Let's actually position one of our fleets here, now that I think about it. We don't want unemployed drones to
Our void hive
be
is
using
under
additional
attack.
resources. Now, we're at plus 291 food. I don't know if that's real or not. It would be great if it was. We'll see.
We sense spaceborne life.
For now, we're getting this
Our void
energy
hive is under
nexus worked
attack.
on. And that, honestly, the generator district probably should have been done first. But I guess that's okay. So we're going to grab these other two forces. So we're going to leave this force here. These other two are going to head up to here for now. So in we go. And we're going to fight them pretty thoroughly here. These guys are heading up to the star to circle here. This is not ideal. But whatever. It's under control. So we're going to kick these guys on out of here without any real problem. We've got reinforcements flowing in. That all looks good. These guys are not being helpful in the slightest, but that's okay. Beautiful. We're about to run out of energy credits again, so let's sell off some Zero and some rare crystals and some volatile motes and some exotic gases. That'll keep us afloat for a bit, and now we're back down to minus 93 food. Okay, that seems a bit more like it. Let's go attack Nithascal for right now. And yeah, we do see that they're sending, minerals and food and energy credits from the Hydran's Devil Enclave. I like it. They are indeed sending reinforcements in through here, and we need to continue to reinforce that fleet. So we will definitely do that. And we've got these generator districts starting to come online over here. That's great. We're already producing 200 energy credits here? Wow. Okay. That's great. I love it. So we're going to bring these forces over here and then back to Karos. Really, at this point, we may want to bring them back for repairs. Monthly energy credits, absolutely. Okay, now, up over this direction, we do see that these guys are pushing down this way. For now, that's okay.
Enemies occupy our west.
We'll just do something like this. Where are our armies at this point? Did they get caught at some point? Possibly. Armies. Okay, they're up here in Howard right now. Perfect. That's fine. No major issue there. What do you got? No, we're not interested in a caravan cruiser for 2,500 energy credits. What we are interested in is getting some additional clone armies going. So let's get those online. That'll be fine. And I would like to grab some, I guess, antimatter missiles? Sure, that'll be fine for now. Okay, so these forces, as soon as they're done here... Ooh, I do see these guys coming in up here. Okay, let's get them moved up to Raima. We did just finish up the antimatter missiles already, and Titan hull points would be great. Let's get that going. That'll be fine. We're going to attack down over here and get these guys kicked out of here. That is the goal. So this force at this point should be redirected back up over here now that we've kicked them out of this area. Looks great. That'll be okay. This mining world, we absolutely want to... Actually, let's bump up our mineral purification hub here. That'll be good too. Okay, so checking in on the status of this world here. Minus 12 housing and only 2 drone unemployment here. Okay. So that's understood. We've currently got 12 tech drones here. So this generator district will fix our menial drone unemployment. So that, of course, means that we should move this hive district up to get the housing next. So that is going to be 8 total housing. I'm going to queue up an additional hive district for the end of this queue. So that will go a significant way there. Now, food is still a problem. We have a hydroponics station here. I guess we could keep this as a hydroponics station. We could put in a food processing facility, and we should put in like 1, 2, 3, 4 hydroponics farms. We can also resettle some units over here. So let's go from like Cagaton Secundus. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got 6 jobs here, and that should be reasonable. Cool. We are going to need housing here, aren't we? Yes, habitation district. Okay, so let's get that underway. We're lacking housing on this agri world, and as soon as we get a month tick here, we'll get an agriculture district there. Perfect. So these guys are chilling in the Tunari Vortex. We'll continue to reinforce them. They are attempting to hold that location. We may want to actually push through and grab terminal egress with them and just get this back under control. That's not a terrible idea, I think. Let's do that for right now. I want to leave, I think, only one force here. So let's grab our weaker force and let's send that over this direction, while these guys head up to Howard, and we look to eliminate these fleets that are out over here. Getting another fleet out this way would be very useful for us, for sure. We would like to control a choke point here, and a choke point here, and a choke point here. That would get us a lot of space in this area. And space is what we really need right now. We do see them attacking over this way.
Our void hive is under attack.
That's noted.
Hostile swarm engaged.
And is okay. Let's go eliminate this force for right now. Actually, you know what? Let's redirect these guys back over here. That'll be fine. We'll get that reinforcing. We do have 4.1k alloys right now, so we should hit our reinforce fleet button. That'll be fine. And we'll see where those alloys end up going.
Crushing a hostile hive.
So we need to keep our food and our energy credit situation in mind here, right? That is very, very important. On this agri world, I want to ensure that we are prioritizing agri-drone jobs. That'll definitely help matters. On this generator world here, this isn't really a generator world. I guess it does have energy credits from jobs. Do we have any... Those are maintenance drone jobs. We could go for foundry drones, I suppose. I think what we really need to do is look for locations like this generator world here where we're working on tech drones. Okay. But here we can get an additional tech drone. That'll be good. On Rankshan Prime, this is fine. Okay. Over here we're working on agri drones. Sure. We've definitely improved our energy credit situation. But we've got more work to do there. So this hive district will be done soon. Over here, of course, we're working on the food processing. That'll be done soon as well. So that all looks relatively good. We're going to arrive out over here fairly soon. We'll continue to reinforce this front. How are things going up over this way? Okay, looks reasonable. At this point, I want to send the 5th attack swarm up this direction, and I want to send this attack swarm down towards Sharku. We need to get this all cleaned up, right? So over here, we know that we have our army here. So we'll embark that. Wonderful. And let's go land on Glorg, assuming that's not too strong. And it's not. I do want to bring this army up, and we can put in this general here. Let's bring that over to this side for right now. Looks solid.
Planetary infestation begun.
Okay, so we've attacked out over here. I wouldn't mind attacking Ampal Deer as well, just to buy a little bit of buffer space there. That seems fine. We're going to go into Kiyu, and of course, the Veron Commonality has most of their fleet here, but it doesn't matter because they're bugged. So here we are. Not really much we can do about that bug, to be honest. Okay, what do we want to grab at this point? Energy credits from jobs? That sounds good. We are about to run out of energy credits, so let's sell off some Zero, some rare crystals, some exotic gases, and some volatile motes. Perfect. That'll keep us afloat for a while.
Our void hive is under attack.
So we're working on another generator district over here, but this is otherwise solid. We could certainly get some additional drones over here. That would be good, but for now, this is as good as it's going to get, I'm afraid. Let's head up to the LR9 Singularity over this way, and we know that we need to take over these locations up here, right? And then we can come back to terminal egress. So that'll be absolutely fine. We've been attacked up here. That force should be defeatable as long as we turn on our volatiles. So something like this. And we'll reinforce this fleet as well. Hopefully we'll defeat that. Ah, they did pull out with a small portion of that force. The rest of their force is leaving as well. Okay, cool. So we'll go take Raima back. That'll be fine. And we're pushing our way up towards the LR9 Singularity. Looks good. This force, I want to attack Pozuno. Power is now fully under our control. I would like to attack Clegg, assuming that's not too strong. 455, looks good. Sharku is now under our control. Let's go attack Daglon. And can we land in Sharku? Oh yeah, 223. That looks good. So let's go do that. We're continuing to knock the Ganlarev out of here. That is the overall goal. We are experiencing a shortage of volatile motes right now, and that of course means that we need to turn off these edicts, which isn't surprising. We'll turn all of these except desperate measures off for right now. So we're currently fighting up here in Raima. This is a defensive battle for us right now, but we're taking heavy hits here. We're definitely going to have to retreat here. Okay, so we'll retreat there. We're running this volatile motes shortage, and that's going to do a lot of problems for us. No doubt about that. So the LR9 Singularity is going to be taken over very soon. We do see that these guys are up here at terminal egress as well. That's fine for now. We're about to run out of food again. We'll buy in 1,000. And I do want to check in on... Where was this world? So this is the food generation world, right? And we definitely want to resettle some agrodrones into here. So let's grab those from, say, this tech world. We'll get a couple more than we need. So something along the lines of that will do. We'll get these hydroponics farms done. The habitation district will happen eventually. We'll also get that food processing center done. So that looks good. And then we've got this world here where we currently have 18 tech drones. Okay, so we're going to need to move in a few more, for sure. So let's move these from... How about... Bam Prime? We'll just move 5. Okay, so that'll work for right now. This force is a problem for us. We'll have to deal with it. And these guys, we definitely want to reinforce, and we'll get moving up towards Asland as soon as they can. They are going to have to go through this force on the way.
Is lost.
But that's okay. So we'll continue to reinforce this fleet up here. There we go. And we'll head on back to terminal egress. That sounds good. They've actually retreated back here, so that sounds good. Okay, we managed to take another location over here. They have arrived in Magic. Okay, that's mildly awkward for us. Yeah, we really need to take over this choke point. So for now, we'll leave Daglon, and we'll head back to Magic with this.
Our space hive is lost.
We're actually going to win this battle. That's absolutely great. And let's grab Dosel as long as we're up here and taking another route. That'll be fine. What is this? A menacing Corvette? Okay, we'll just disband it. I'm not sure where it's supposed to go. That'll be just fine for now. And this force is currently here. Let's get it repaired. And reinforcing. Perfect. These guys, of course, should also be repairing. And it'll cost alloys to get those going. That'll be slightly problematic for us, to be sure. But for now, it's fine. Okay, another hydroponics farm finishing up here. So we know that we want to prioritize our farms. There we go. This is at 65,000. Okay, let's let these guys get repaired. 98, 99, and 100. They can make their way up this direction. I do see the Pictlings looking to attack us over here. I'm not too concerned about it right now. We are looking to drive these guys out of here. So we'll head this direction. Can we land in Daglon? This is 269 and 914. We have 1K. We can definitely land on the 269. The 114 will be a little spicier. Where's our other army at? Okay, currently landing on Clegg. Noted.
Our void hive is under
So for now, that's fine. We're going to need to take this back, of course. So over we head. No problem whatsoever.
Crushing a hostile hive.
And this over here is pulling us multiple directions, which is, of course, mildly obnoxious. But we'll continue to reinforce these fleets. Our scientists disappeared. Okay. Oh, we are out of energy credits. We do not want to be out of energy credits. Let's sell off some rare crystals, and that'll keep us afloat for a while. We're currently positive on food. I actually believe that. I think that that is actually true, that we're positive on food right now. We do need more tech drones over here. So we need at least 6. We'll move in, and let's move from one of these other world types over here, like this nest planet, actually. We could move, say, there's barely anything here. Okay. What we're looking for is something that currently has very high pop. That would be ideal. So maybe like here? I don't really want to move off these foundry drones. But I guess we could. It's a terrible idea. We're going to go to Otharia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So we'll do something like that, making sure that we have at least a good chunk of these being worked on. Now, we should move up this hive district after this generator district. That'll be fine for now. These guys are retreating back over here. So I think we're going to go back to Kiyu. It's an awkward route to take, to be sure, but that's the route that we're going to go for right now. We can also eventually upgrade this hive nexus, and that might be something to do instead of the hive district. Yes, I'm going to cancel the hive district. We're going to build the hive nexus instead. So that looks good. There's a decent number of small units here. Let's go attack Gamma Delphini, and then let's make our way up this direction and get them as trapped in here as we can. We can embark our army that is currently on Clegg. And where would we want this to go? Down here? Yes. That's 145, so that's absolutely okay. Now, this landing here is sketchy. I don't think that it's a good idea. We could go land on Florp instead. That is 0 strength. We cannot land on Smeagol currently, but we could combine these armies together. That is definitely something that we could do. So they're going to be pulling us around over here in multiple directions, and we're going to have to do something about that. This force could theoretically be ordered to head here and deal with that situation, right? So we could move up over here. It would be leaving this empty, but for the time being, I think that's fine. Our offensive on the Ganlarev is going quite well, and we're currently positive in food and energy credits. Okay. That's a big deal. So I'm very happy about that. These guys are going to hold this choke point, is the idea. We're going to attack over here and eliminate this force. No problem. Then I want to clean out all of this over this way, right? So we want to hold this choke point, for sure. Wonderful. As long as they're passing through, we could go grab this. That seems okay. Yeah, that definitely seems okay. So let's go grab Sasharim at this point. Excellent. We definitely want to take that. So that'll be great.
Our space hive is lost.
Okay, they've attacked through the Tunari vortex again. That's not shocking at all. So we're going to eliminate these guys. Let's go head down here and eliminate all of these Pictlings, ideally. Chase the Pictlings.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Looks good.
Our void hive is under attack.
We shouldn't have any problem with this engagement, I don't think.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Yeah, this is fine.
Our mining hive is lost.
This is fine-ish. It was fine until this force arrived. Okay. They've got more behind it. We should definitely come up this direction. So we're going to need to retreat this force, and the sooner we retreat it, the better at this point. So we're going to have to head up this way. That'll be fine. These guys, their goal, of course, is to come down this way for the time being. We've caught this force, and that appears to be fully under control. No problem here. Beautiful. We want to go take back the Tunari Vortex now, and apparently we'll go via the LR9 Singularity. I think that's kind of okay, but they're going to go at different speeds. We'll reinforce this fleet. We're out of energy credits, and we don't want to be out of energy credits. We need to stop that. We'll just do something like this. I didn't expect to actually be out of energy credits right now because we went back negative there.
Our mining hive
Okay,
is lost.
so they have quite a lot of forces up here, but we did just win a significant battle
hive is
there.
lost.
We had to retreat, but we did win the battle ultimately.
Our void
So
hive
that's
is
looking
under
good.
attack.
We've got these guys here that we want to bring down to Pennick, and I want to have both of these come over to Smeggle. I want to have them grouped together. So enter orbit here, and come on over and enter orbit. Beautiful. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we actually want to repair here. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we're going to continue to work on eliminating the Gandlarev, and then the Valert. That is the goal. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. Also, I just realized the reason why our energy credits are going down is because we're over our station cap. We'll handle that next episode.